Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and welcome to my channel. Before I get started, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to hit 10K, I don't know, before the middle of the year, and I think that's totally doable, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button as well so you always know when I make a video. Very important. You could miss something. You don't want to miss it. So today I'm talking about something I haven't talked about in a while, but I am due for an update. So I would say even if you don't have this particular condition that I have, I would just stick around for a little bit because I'm going to just like talk about it for a second, and then I'm going to get into more like how I deal with it things. But if you've never heard of Hidradenitis Suppurativa before, stay tuned, learn a little bit, and then you can dip out and I'll talk to the people who have HS. So let's talk about it. So one more thing, actually, I wrote an article for Healthline, which is like an online health website about HS, using some of the comments and questions you all had for me on my Instagram. So I'm going to leave a link to that below. Please go read that. If you have HS, if you don't have HS, if you know someone who has HS, you can read it and send it to them. Yeah, so just go check that out. But watch this video first and then go check that out. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. So this is a somewhat common thing. Hidradenitis suppurativa is a chronic skin condition where basically wherever your skin touches, little like painful pea-sized lumps or even boils, lesions form, and it has nothing to do with hygiene really. It is just something that essentially is like your body getting confused and like attacking itself when it doesn't need to be. So I've talked about HS in the past. I think my language has changed a bit. I don't know for 100% anymore if it's an autoimmune disease, but there's been a lot more science on it, a lot more research, and I think that's amazing. But today I wanted to talk to you about where I am today and how I'm doing with it. So that is what we're going into. But anyway, HS is just a really horribly painful, life-altering disease. Go read my Healthline article to learn more about it, but it affects a bunch of people. Being fat does not necessarily cause of it, and it can be very isolating. So that's a little bit about that. Go read my article. So now I want to talk about myself specifically. So I had been dealing with HS on my own for a very long time. I didn't really tell anyone about it for a while, then I told some people, and then I was just kind of trying some like at-home remedies, trying to eliminate stuff from my diet, or trying to, I don't know, like really be like really clean a lot. And I just got to a point where I was kind of at the end of my rope, and I was like, I think it's time to go to a dermatologist. Thankfully, my healthcare doesn't need to have a referral or anything, so I just booked an appointment with someone who's in network, and I'll have to find her information, but she was a wonderful doctor in Rockville, Maryland. And she like really blew my mind because they were very empathetic towards me, because this is such a painful, I know I keep saying painful, but this is a painful disease, and they were just kind of like, wow, that I had not gone to a dermatologist about it ever, because it does affect your life so much. So they're super empathetic, and I actually like almost cried in the appointment because the doctor like straight up told me like some people say that being she said overweight, but I don't use that term, but being fat causes this, but I don't believe that, because I have patients who are, you know, like you know, really skinny teenagers. I have people that have lost weight and they still have it, just because it's about skin on skin contact, not really about how big you are. And I like almost cried, and I was like, I love you, thank you, oh my goodness. So I would suggest if you have HS to go see a dermatologist. I was kind of like waffling on it because I was like, what can they even do? Whatever. They can do a lot. So go see a dermatologist if you haven't already. I went to see a dermatologist in October. I think, I don't know if I went on Halloween. It was like the end of October. And it was beautiful. So she recommended two things for me. One is that she gave me a prescription for clindamycin gel, which is a prescription strength, I think it's like an antibacterial gel. So I usually use this when I get out of the shower. I put it where I usually get my HS breakouts, between my legs, under my belly pooch, under my breasts, under my arms and a little bit on my booty, because that's where those things show up in women. And it has been a huge help. And another thing that has been a huge help, and this was recommended to me, this is over the counter, which is the antiseptic skin cleanser. And this is just the CVS brand. This is nothing fancy. It was like $17, $20, so it is a bit pricey, but I've had this since October and it's only like not even halfway gone, so it goes a long way. But I use this every time I shower. I use this after I shower, and this truly has made a huge difference. I still get a little bit here and there, but for the most part I am pretty much breakout free-ish for most of my time. This of course is going to be a test whenever summer comes around, because it's always easier in the winter because you're not sweating as much. You're wearing a lot more fabric in between all of your places where your skin can touch. But when you're out, you know, swimming or walking in shorts, getting a lot sweatier, that is when more friction and more skin on skin contact happens. So this, we'll see if this actually holds up in the summer. But in general, my HS has been going really well. I'm going back to a follow-up appointment in the beginning of February, and I'm not sure what she's gonna say, and I think I'm just gonna say, like, let's just wait and see for summer, and if it gets worse, if this doesn't actually continue helping, then I might need to go on a medicine. We talked about a couple medicines. She didn't think I was a candidate for Humira yet, but there was another one that it's like starts with an S. It's like something that people use also for acne, and I think it's an androgen blocking medicine, but she said that that was an option for me if I needed it, but I don't think I do yet. And yeah, I'm just kind of upset with myself for not going to a dermatologist sooner, but I'm also being kind to myself because fat people get so much shit at the doctors, and I didn't want to have a negative experience because having HS is already really negative. So yeah, that's been not great, but this was great. I had a wonderful doctor. I had a wonderful experience. I felt so validated. It felt so good to have myself actually diagnosed and to have her look at me and be like, wow, you have some really old stuff here. Like, you have some like really bad scars here. And I'm like, yeah, thank you, because I feel like I've been going like bananas because no one's like been like believing me. So it was really good. So I recommend, if you have HS or think you have HS, go to a dermatologist if you can and get it checked out. And even if you can't, I mean, I would definitely suggest this antiseptic skin cleaner. I think this is what people, like doctors, use before they go to like do like surgery or like stuff. And yeah, it's like antimicrobial. And then the name brand is HibaCleanse, but I'm not a name brand girl and everything. But yeah, so that is a little update on my HS journey. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not having as many breakouts, and it's been a little bit life-changing, I'll be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching this video. Go read my article on Healthline if you haven't already. Leave a comment below if you have HS, or if you know someone with HS, or if you have any more questions about HS, and I might do an HS like Q&A video in the future. Thank you so much for watching me. You can follow me on my social media, which is on the screen and in the description box below. And yeah, in general, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for caring about what I have to say. And thank you for being open-minded, because HS can be a really isolating disease, and I feel so much better because I'm connected to other people online who also have it and deal with it. So thank you so much for watching. I love you much, and I will see you next time. Bye.